Hey all, what's going on? How are you guys? What is it? The 12th of December, 12/12, 1/7. Haven't done a whole lot here because, I lied to you. I thought I wasn't going to be traveling anymore. Oh, said the little lamb. Anyway, it looked like I was going to travel. But happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa. What else am I missing there? Anyway, I thought we would have a little conversation. It's a conversation about scale. And I've had a couple questions on it, and it even comes into a manufacturer by the name of ScaleDecks.com. I had an issue with one of their decks, so they are kind enough to send me another deck on another ship just because they've retooled. So they might check them out. We're going to do that on another build. But let's talk about scale. And so when I talk about scale, are we talking about this? No, that's not the scale I'm talking about. What about this? No, that's not the scale I'm talking about. Oh, I know, it's this. No, not scale as in climbing, it's this one. No, not scale as in fish. Jeez, people, what's wrong with you? It's this scale. So I got these. Let me see if I can get a picture without glare. That's even worse. What are these? Well, they're 1 to 350 scale people. Crew. Let me move this for you. There you go. Let's get in here. See those little guys in between the grays? Oh, let's go way in. Yeah, there you can see them. Wow. They're tiny. They are 1 to 350 scale. Those are from Tamiya. I might put them on here, but I'm thinking about other things. But it got me to thinking, scale. Well, you studied architecture for most of your adult life. And so when I look at these scales on models, 1 to 700, 1 to 600, 1 to 350, 1 to 200, 1 to 425, all the scales in the world, well, it wasn't adding up to me. Because let's say on this one here, the scale that I know on architectural drawings is 1 inch equals 10 feet, or 1 inch equals 25 feet. Or maybe a 1/4 inch equals a foot. Or on your maps, 1 inch equals a mile. So I was thinking, okay, 1 to 350, 1 inch equals 350 feet. So this model is about 12 inches long. Yeah, she was not over 2,000 feet. What it is when you see the number on here, 1 to 350, means the one here, the actual life size is 350 sizes bigger, or it's 350 times this one, so 1 to 350. Make sense? I hope so. So let's take a look. Here is my 1 to 870 foot Revell Queen Mary. So what you're telling me is 1 inch of this model equals 870 feet. My God, the thing's only 1,000 feet long. That's way off. No. The original is 870 times the size of this one. Oh, that makes sense. So that means the bigger the model, wow, depending on the scale, the bigger the model. So, as an example, oh my God, now what is this? Well, that's my, what is this? That's my Constitution. And this scale was 1 to 96. Well, it's a very large model. See my hand? So, the original is only 96 times larger than this model. It's not meaning that 1 inch equals 96 feet, which almost, no, it still wouldn't work here. So, if you guys get confused on that, and why is scale so important? Well, I don't know how you guys were as kids, but I played with Matchbox cars. I played with Army men. I played Army. And I hated to have a G.I. Joe, and I grew up when they were 12 inches, 10 inches, going against my little green Army man. What was he, a giant? Was it a sci-fi adventure? No, they were in different scales. Same concept here. I like to build in usually one scale. I like the 1 to 350s. This one, however, is going to be going up there on the mantle. 1 to 350, 1 to 350, 1 to 350 up there. Heck, even up here, 1 to 350. I like them. Do I have room for them? No. What am I going to have to do? Add a wing? But that's what the scale is about. So when I'm looking at these little guys, they would look way, way out of proportion on the deck of this. They'd be tiny. It would be the Oompa Loompa ship. And so I've had a couple questions on that, so I thought I would share with you. So, no, this isn't a pitch for scale decks. It's really a pitch about scale. So, why would you select different scales? Well, what can your eyes handle? What can your hands handle? 1 to 700, that looks just absolutely frightening to me. I need them bigger. In fact, I'm really jonesing to get my hands on one of the new trumpeters, the 1 to 200 scale, preferably the Bismarck, or maybe the Hood. I don't know any of them actually. But is it because I'm old? No. Do my hands shake? Depends on what I'm doing. But I just like the scale. It's big enough and it's defined enough where you can really zoom in and start looking at detail, and they start doing these things. You get down to 1 to 700, it's harder to achieve it. I know a lot of modelers who can. In fact, they're even more detailed than the 1 to 350s. But that's why I chose the 1 to 350. It's big enough where you can really kind of eyeball what's going on it. And it still gives you a true representation. I'll probably have to start giving these away. I'm thinking about giving them away to the military base here. On some of them, only because I need to make room. When it comes time to actually giving one up, psych! So anyway, that's what's going on when it comes to scale. It's how many times is the original or the real one larger than this one model? Well, one model. And so the original is 350 times the size of this one. Make sense? Clear as mud? Good. I really, truly mean, I pray that you all have a wonderful holiday, and I'll be talking to you real soon. All right. Bye.